Constitute your lordship desire that in the event your lordship desire to constitute a special SIT of the CBI or whatever direction they shall follow.
Very good.
My lord, may I humbly state one thing, my lord, as an amicus curiae, assistant of the honorable court. My lord, can I go by tomorrow, my lord, at Sandeshkhali to see the present situation?
No,
What-
don't go now. Don't go now. First, we will pass this order.
Not allowed.
Yes, madam, what do you want to say?
Your lordships have already filed. The petition was filed on Friday only. There is one serious concern which is there at the moment, which I should speak before your lordships. I have a list of names of the victims who are saying that they were sexually assaulted. Now the situation there on the ground is such, your lordship, that the police is present. They are saying that we have a camp, please come to the camp and give whatever your complaints is. But these victims on phones, they have told me that once we go, again we will be having to face all the same situation which was there earlier. Because this is very, very specific and clear that the allegation was not just against these goons, but the allegations are also against the police of being a co-conspirator. Your lordships, I am not saying this just by hearsay, but we have seen that the victims, they came out and they said that the police from the local police stations used to tell them that you have a husband for namesake, and from today Shah Jahan is your husband. So how will they gather the courage to go to the same police and get their FIRs registered?
Then what we can do is, through the concerned district legal services authority, without disclosing the identity, because that has to be
Exactly,
that shouldn't be published because their right of privacy will be offered. So if you can advise those victim persons, if they are not very convinced to go to the camp, which we will ask the concerned DLSA, the chairman of the DLSA, of which is this district, not 24, no?
Not 24.
Not 24 Parganas.
Not 24 Parganas, to organize. Or there may be a, if there is a subdivision, there will be SDLSA, subdivision, this legal services authority. There is a chairman who is in the rank of an additional district judge. He can organize a camp so that their identity is protected. Suggest ways and means. On the next hearing date, we will issue direction.
Which can be done, your lordship, under the supervision of the High Court, the SLSA, which we have here at the High Court. They can supervise the same.
Yes. That monitoring will be done. There is no issue.
Your lordship, another one issue is, एक minute. Yesterday, advocates were also not allowed to enter the place. Now, I'm not asking that please allow us to go to Sandeshkhali. There is no fair at Sandeshkhali. But I would also like to mention now what is happening in the meantime. This 144 is shielding the people who are accused. How? You are not allowing any person to go or visit or meet these victims. They are kept there, house arrested in that village. Now, if they want to speak anything with anyone, they can't. They are forced to stay with the people they do not trust.
No, that is why we say we will direct the DLSA to conduct a camp.
Your lordship, just 20 seconds. Now, what I believe, your lordship, whatever is good for the goose, it has to be good for the gander. In the meantime, ministers from the ruling party, their panchayat members, the MLAs, they are going there. They are visiting there. 144 should be equal for all. So how they are being permitted? They are going and intimidating. We have on cameras where these ministers are saying that, no, we know why you are taking the name of Sheikh Shahjahan. Why are you going there? To instill their confidence in law and order. But that is not happening. You are intimidating them that at the end of the day, you have to stay under us. How will anybody come out with the complaints? So if nobody can visit them because of 144, then the ruling compensation ministers, MLAs, the panchayat members should also not be allowed to go there. Because it is 144 for everyone.
This is correct, Advocate General.
My lord, may I respond to what my learned friend has just now submitted? Two things. First is, my lord, what is not brought on record before the court is, my lord, up to 18th of December 2023. My lord, there were 43 FIRs registered on allegations inter alia for commission of offences under section 376. Of this, out of 43 FIRs, my lord, 42 has resulted in charge sheet. And yes, sir, I did not pass any comments. This is very unfair. After all, you are the amicus.
No,
Please,
sorry,
please be independent. Please be impartial. No, you please be impartial.
No, sir, please address the court. Learned amicus, please address the court.
Yes. Now, Milord, my learned friends are, Milord, very keen to know from when, Milord, these FIRs have been started. But all these FIRs, Milord, were started since the last 4 years. The last of them was on 18th of December 2023. And out of these 43 FIRs, Milord, 42 have resulted in charge sheet. And in respect of the other, Milord, the investigation is still continuing. This is number one. But number two is, Milord, so far as the grabbing of lands are concerned of, Milord, the tribals, Milord, 7 cases were started. And, Milord, all have ended in charge sheets. Number three is, Milord, since 8th of February 2024,
Yes.
Milord, 24 cases have been started.
Of land grabbing.
Yes. On various sections, Milord, this is the report I have of 22nd of February 2024. Maybe, Milord, 1 or 2 cases have been increased in the meantime. And as of 22nd of February 2024, there was 15 arrests. And there have been further arrests, maybe another 4 or 5 arrests, which have already taken place. Now, these are, Milord, the facts and figures, Milord, which are not coming out anywhere. Now, so far as, Milord,
unless you place it, it won't come out.
Right,
But surprising, sir, 4 years.
Yes.
It has taken 4 years for 43 FIRs to mature into a charge sheet.
Yes.
And pending this 4 years, there has not been a single arrest.
No, arrests were made. Arrests were made. I'll place on record, Milord, those facts and figures in details. This is, Milord, what is the gist.
See, the issue has been what do you say, boiling for quite some time. 4 years, too long a period, and ultimately it has burst.
Yes.
Now, and the fact today, the newspaper reports that already the government has taken steps to rehabilitate the lands which were grabbed and converting them. That clearly shows no more proof is required, sir. No more proof is required. Straight conviction. Straight conviction.
Milord, the government, Milord, I'm sorry, Milord.
What more proof is required to prove this land grabbing?
Right. Milord, so far as the government is concerned, the government is taking steps, Milord. Milord, further steps would be taken.
But
this
then,
is,
sir, people, if you say 144, you said
yes,
last
Milord,
time.
on the 144 aspect, Milord, I have to make my submission. That is the second point which my learned friend, Ms. Tibrewal, has advanced. Now, Milord, so far as, Milord, the 144 is concerned, Milord, the state ministers have not visited those places in Sondeshkhali Block 2, where, Milord, the 144 was imposed. Your Lordship may kindly take it on note, Milord, they had visited, Milord, block number 1. And if they have visited, Milord, block number 2, that is, Milord, after, Milord, my lords were pleased to stay the 144 imposition, both by the learned single judge as well as, Milord, your Lordships kindly recollect, Milord, your Lordship.
Concerns 2 people only, sir. That concerns only 2 people.
Yes.
That was not a PIL.
Yes.
That concerns only 2 people.
Right.
And against the first order, your appeal is there. There is no interim order on that.
Right.
So, by virtue of that order, these people cannot, nobody else should misuse. We put those people on conditions. Whether the conditions were complied with, not complied with, that's a different issue.
Yes.
But then these people, the ruling party or any other third person, busybody, they can't take advantage of that order and say walk into block 2.
Yes. So, Milord, the imposition of, Milord, 144 is around, Milord, 15 square kilometers in, Milord, block 2. But the entire Sondeshkhali is about 197 square kilometers. And, Milord, your Lordships have also, Milord, are aware from various newspaper reports, like, Milord, the Honorable Governor has visited the place. Milord, various commissions have visited the place. Milord, there were no, Milord, obstruction.
All right. For today, what we'll do is you please write down all the names of the authorities, the correct address. They'll be shown as respondents, and we'll mark all your appearances. we'll Ms. Tibrewal's writ petition also may be listed together, and we'll clarify that there is no stay of arrest granted in any proceedings, and we'll also implead the Pradhan of this what is it, Zilla Parishad.
Yes.
My lord,
My lord,
Your Lordship.
My lord, may I submit one thing, Your Lordship?
Yes, sir.
My lord, may I make one prayer? In
Yes.
the last order which your lordships had been praised to pass,
Mm.
in the mandamus appeal taken out, intercourt appeal from the single basis order,
Mm.
at page paragraph 8, it has been stated, it goes without saying that the West Bengal State